talked about the Panthers and the Saints. Do you guys have any take? Oh, how about this? Let me give a takeaway that I had from today's game. Chubba, 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 dude. Chubba Hubbard this season continues to blossom as a running back right before our very eyes, dude. And I'm tired of the slander. Put some respect on Chubba Hubbard's name, man. This guy does not go down at first contact.
Bro.
This dude is good vision. It's getting even better. Dude, Chubba Hubbard has been balling the fuck out. And you're a hater with that damn soundboard, Tony Dunn. You're a hater. Put some respect on Chubba Hubbard's name, damn it.
That's the stupidest thing I ever heard.
God, dude.
Chuba had a
what
game.
in the world did you see today that made you be able to
Dude,
come
he
out
was making
that
everyone
bad?
bounce off of him.
He
was
did have a few
running
good runs
hard.
today. He had a
He
good
was
day
pushing
today.
people off.
He ran
Not
forward.
going down at first
He ran
contact.
forward. Yay. He ran forward.
Oh my God, you're such a
The
hater.
Panthers
bro.
scored 10 points today, dude.
It
This dude
doesn't
won't rip it
matter.
off.
That's the
This
bottom
guy
line.
won't
Yeah.
fucking rip it
Getting
off. No,
better.
but he's a
Everybody
straight
wanted
line
to
runner, by the
cut
way.
this
That's
man.
it. He is a straight line runner. That's it.
Is
He's
Deontay
not
Foreman,
he's
is
not good
Deontay
at
Foreman
anything.
not? Is
He's
Deontay
not
Foreman
great
not
at
a
any-
straight line runner?
No, I think
okay,
he
some
actually
people
has
are
a
straight
second
line
move
runners.
to him.
Bro, y'all
No.
weird with this Chuba hate, yo.
Nah, Chuba
had
is a
a
I don't
bomb,
hate.
bro.
I don't hate Chuba. Chuba's just not my guy. Hubbard's a better runner than Chuba. Than
Foreman's a better
I'm
runner.
sorry, Foreman's a better
than him.
runner than the Chuba is, man. Like it's. And I
Chuba
get
is
that-
the most average NFL player I've ever seen in my
Chuba is
life.
getting better and better. And how about
Maybe.
this? If Deontay Foreman went down, like just from the running back perspective, there's no reason why any of our stats should go off a cliff. Now, when your two guards go down, sure. The same thing that you've been asking Deontay Foreman to do is the same thing Chuba would do. And, dude, he has been balling the fuck out this year. Against Detroit, he had over 100 yards. His after contact balance in this game, I thought was really good. Dude, like, you're putting
crazy.
too much on it. I'm not calling him some
This mug over here. Guess
McCaffrey
what?
type of
Guess who we
player.
ain't talking
I'm
about
saying
today,
put
guys?
some respect on his name, damn
Yeah,
it.
you know who ain't talking about? He ain't over here going, oh, Shy Smith was awesome today, was he?
Oh, God.
Chuba
Yeah,
Hubbard.
yeah,
See,
yeah.
this is the thing is
We're
like his
talking about
look is
Chuba
that
right
he
now.
did not do anything he didn't do anything good or
Right.
bad today.
He
was
ran the ball
well-made.
well.
Did.
Well
He ran
made.
the ball well, but it
He
wasn't-
ran forward.
You're a hater.
I want Cameron
Cody,
Artist Payne
Cody,
back.
what were his stats for today?
I don't know. You tell me. Hey, by the way,
Okay,
before you tell me those stats, before you tell me those stats,
This guy had
with-
62 yards. I
with
bet.
Michael
62
Jordan,
yards.
with Michael Jordan
Oh God, it's
and
always
Kate
a fucking
Bates
with and a
as the
caveat
guards
and a
in
bullshit.
front of him. Okay, so
I get
Yeah,
put
let's
that
sign
out
him to
there.
a 2-year, $15 million deal. Let's hear these stats, Greg.
21 attempts, 69 yards, 3.3.
Oh, I
average,
said
zero
62.
touchdowns. You were close. Yeah, 0
69.
touchdowns. That's
Yeah,
an okay game. He had a
It's
few
you're
runs.
fine.
He had
It's
a few runs
fine.
that were nice
No
runs
one
where
is
he
saying that
was
he
trucking
took over
them,
the
right?
game. I'm saying everyone wanted
You-
to cut his ass earlier this year and last year. And I'm saying, no, you don't give up on young players. And he is going to be a consistent
Crazy.
contributor
So
for us
Can I tell you something
crazy.
funny?
down the road.
We
He
need
had-
Jordan
he had-
Scarlett back. We cut all better players
God.
than Chuba Hubbard after
And by the
1
way,
year.
this is coming from a guy that loved Cameron Artist Payne.
Who
like
was
it was the
fucking way
fucking-
better than
No,
Chuba Hubbard.
he fucking wasn't.
You are out of
dude.
your
Give me a
mind, bro.
break.
Out
Whatever,
of
dude.
your mind.
Cody,
Whatever.
Chuba had 21 for 69. Deontay Foreman had 12 for 68.
Today? Yeah, good.
Happens
Oh, by
many
the-
rushes, the same amount
Yeah,
of
they're
yards.
not even comparable,
Not
man.
even comparable, dude. Like Deontay
Telling
Foreman's
you,
a better
Chuba
running
is
He's
back
a
also
than
the
bum.
number
Chuba
one
is.
running back, dude. You guys
Chuba
are
is
some
whiskey.
haters,
As he
bro.
should be.
Whiskey Chuba. That's what Chuba is whiskey Chuba.
I don't even know what that
Can't
means.
get it up. Oh, well.
Oh,
Maybe
shut
you
up.
drink too much whiskey.
God, you
And
guys
it's not anything bad. Like, okay, he didn't fumble the ball today. Yay. Okay, he caught the ball. Like, you're sitting here. I'm not gonna. Okay, that was his best game of his career. Then
No, it wasn't the best.
Think about
one.
that.
Detroit was.
21
It
for
was-
No, that's that dumb shit.
the
It wasn't
last
best
one where
game.
they
was
did that
his,
100 where they both
it
hit
was
100.
close to his
Okay.
second best game, though. His best game was against the Lions, 12
Right.
for 125.
Yep.
This one was 21 for 69. His next best game is 14 for 74 against Seahawks. That's
Yeah.
his second best or third best game of his career.
Still,
He didn't
dude,
score
he
touchdowns.
still has 3
He didn't
games
score
over
touchdowns.
60
Sucks,
yards.
dude.
Whatever. Don't
He
want to
sucks.
cut his ass. I'm
I
saying
will.
he's
I'll
not a
cut him
receiver.
today.
He's
I
a
will cut
decent
him
running
today.
back.
Knife.
Oh,
Give me the
God.
knife. No, you can find
I
anybody. I
appreciate
mean, like,
what he did,
as
but
somebody
he's
here
not the
is
guy.
all right. As we're concluding, and I'm sorry, listeners, that you have to listen to the final post game of this season, kind of search for something other than the game to talk about. We should be talking about the game. But
I'm trying
listen to this. This
hater.
is, and we'll talk about this at Tuesday on the kind of wrap up of the season show. But we have gone from a Cody Lashney, who has always wanted to be a guy who was most importantly about getting a draft pick, to a guy who has
Well-
told me, nope, listen, let me finish, who has told me that the running back position is the most expendable position in the league.
Yeah.
And now we're at the end of the season. And all season long, Cody Lashney has gone to the guy that win for the culture. Let's win. Let's try to get the playoffs. And now Chubba Hubbard is the fucking importantest thing to talk about at the end of the season. Who gives a
dude.
fuck
Oh
about
my
him,
God.
man? Who cares?
One, the only reason why I ever wanted to tank in the past is when the
It's not
Panthers
about
were
that.
out of it. And number
You're an
two,
opportunist, dude.
Chubba Hubbard, to that point, Tony, he was a guy that was drafted as an afterthought in the 4th round, and everybody wanted to cut him. And meanwhile, this guy, if you give him a good run lane, this guy can make some good damn plays, man. You know,
There's one other argument we can get rid of too, though.
What?
And this isn't between us. You guys, you saw Brady Christensen go down today, which was sad. This is actually the saddest part of today's game.
Yeah, I
was
hope he's not hurt
Brady
bad.
Christensen and Austin Corbett both left with injury. And the thing we had to watch is Michael Jordan come out there and play left guard. I think that has been answered. I think Aston answered. Objection, Your Honor. Aston answered. Michael Jordan is terrible.
Yeah, he's
He's
so
terrible.
bad, dude. Did you
Brady
know what I put on?
Christensen clearly is an underrated player on this team.
You know what I put on Twitter? I put Michael Jordan, the football player, is worse at football than Michael Jordan, the basketball player, was at baseball.
And that's an insult to Michael Jordan, the baseball player, to be
Yeah,
honest.
I know, dude.
I mean, Michael Jordan, the baseball player, Michael Jordan can do anything better than Michael Jordan. And if you know who I'm talking about 23 is way better than that guy today who just fell around the field. And look at this. This is how I'm going to circle. And this joke is going to circle all the way around here. Michael Jordan today came out there and was just a turnstile. Man, it was just a free rush up the middle at Sam Darnold, who was just running for his life. Michael Jordan also, his first play of the game was that 3rd and 1. And everybody who tells us he's a more bully pass blocker, he's too tall to get underneath the pads in those big fat sets right there.
But not
Got
everyone
worked.
tells us that. Only
Right,
a
but
few
got
people
worked.
tell us
Right. Well, I'm trying to tell you. And then this is that there's another play. I see this guy, and all he does is fall around the football field. He fell around twice on this one play. He fell forward, then he fell backwards. He was just trying to chase people, falling around. Look, just like it just. And the irony of this is he fell on the fucking football and got the touchdown.
He
falls everywhere.
Dude, Mike Todd 8. It says MJ got the only touchdown of the day. Don't win without him.
I
Dude,
know.
that's
This is the
fucking
most
crazy, man.
ironic shit in the history of the world. Is the worst player on this team today was also the most important player.
He scored.
Yeah.
Or the best player. He scored the touchdown, and he was the worst. He was he was the CJ Henderson of this week. Ooh,
Dude,
should we
yeah.
turn that? Ooh, maybe that's a good idea. Going forward next year, we need votes for this as we continue to evolve as a post-game show. going into the future. We do the Towel of Shame right now, but maybe we could add a couple of awards or something like that, where like most torch player or something, and we could call it the CJ Henderson Award, or like, we could start to name our awards after some of these debates we have. Maybe we'll call it I don't know, who was the guy we were the Chubba Hubbard Award, the least important. What would you call that? The most average player
I think we would
award?
have to call it. I think you'd have to call it something that's not name specific, because these guys are so temporary on our rosters.
Yeah.
But I listened to this one podcast. It is a Bill Simmons podcast, but it's a movie podcast. It's called The Rewatchables. And they watch old movies, and he does a bunch of basketball analogies, and you just kind of come to learn them. Like, you don't know what they mean when you first listen to the podcast. So it's like, and one will come to me in just a second. But like, if we had the Chubba Hubbard Award, like, maybe if you were a new Panther fan, you wouldn't know that. But as you listen to the show for 6 or 7 weeks, you would realize the Chubba Hubbard Award means the most average mofo on the world. That's what I would call that award. The most average world. Below average player that someone likes.
I know what to call it. We will award them Ryan Khalil's pillow. Did you remember in 2016, Ryan Khalil had a neck injury, and nobody knew how or why and when it happened?
He was a good Panther player.
Everybody was theorizing, Ryan Khalil must have slept on his pillow wrong. It must have really hurt his neck sleeping on that pillow. I think that would be a fun one. But I get you, though. We need more awards that can pinpoint how truly terrible
maybe
a player can be.
Or how petty we are with each other. The number is 252-228-5098. That's 252-228-5098. You're listening to the C3 Panthers postgame show. As we continue to argue about things that were hardly related to today's game, what do you guys want to talk about this game, folks? Call into the show and let us know. We're going to go into calls in just a moment. Cody, I feel like there are some people that need a lesson taught to them, though.
Yeah, I mean, look, this is the final Panther game of the season, the final one. So you have to savor these moments because they're few and far between. And today, not only did you get to see the Carolina Panthers, beat the New Orleans Saints and sweep them, but you have come to the right place to get your heaping helping of shame. Talk to him, Big Papa.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, I need you to get your broomsticks ready. I need you to go to every Saints fan, every Saints podcast, show, live stream, and talk about how the Panthers just swept them. And we fired our head coach midway through the season. We released our starting quarterback from the beginning of the year. There were so many things counted against us, and we still found a way to beat the Saints week in, week out. And you've come here to the Carolina Panthers C3 Panthers Podcast to talk about how the Panthers did today, the future of the Carolina Panthers, and maybe to say goodbye to the post-game show for a few months. Well, I have one thing to say to all you freaks who have not yet hit that like button yet. Subscribe or shame.
Subscriber shame. 227 strong viewers, 87 thumbs up. Please hit that like. Please hit that subscribe. Please hit that notification bell for every single time the C3 Panthers podcast goes live. Helps us get seen by as many Panther fans as possible. Whip up on that button like the Panthers whipped up on them ants today, baby. Tony Dunn, what else we got?